And that's at the Onion, right?
You
So,
should reach out to your friends for ads.
yeah, that's we've got a couple of people that we're calling friends of the program that we're trying to get some things figured out for. So
Hi, welcome back.
thanks for staying with us, guys. MMA grind and griping out of the way. We want to talk a little bit about what we're doing selfishly. I know we've talked about it in the episodes past about the reception that we've had and how impressed we've been with the Onion here in town.
Yeah.
That's not a place that usually comes up when you're talking about where you want to go for a bite to eat, but we are so impressed with them over there and how well they've treated us and how well the food service is that we're trying to change this, the opinion on that, change the opinion on the Onion. We're going to be doing a lot of activities there to try and get the community interactive and involved with the place. So the one initiative that we're working on right now is Soul Sundays, and I'm going to hand it over to Gorgeous and let her tell you about it a little bit.
Whatever. You're full of it today, aren't you? You just woke
Full-
up on
full of
fire, so
something.
I think you're trying to butter me up. So thanks very much for joining us here on A Day in the Life. You've got Chloe and Jared here. And yes, we are going to be down at the Onion next Sunday, so June the 24th. We'll be doing Soul Sunday. That's going to be led by our Reiki practitioner, so check her out at Soul Flame Reiki. And Nisi is going to be leading that art therapy. We're going to be, there'll be a couple of other spiritual leaders there too, just doing some real good meditation guidance and some different instruction there just to kind of get the flow going and a good vibe going for the community. The whole idea is to gather and grow, so it doesn't matter who you are, what you do, and we just want to gather together and just enjoy painting. So Anisi has a really great artistic background, and she's going to be guiding us through a Mandalay painting. Oh, wow.
Mandela?
That.
Hey,
Thanks,
I'm
babe.
here for you, babe.
Apparently, I can't use my tongue this morning.
What else is
But
new?
she was doing some practicing and sending me shots of what she was doing, and the work was unbelievable. So I'm really looking forward to her teaching us to do that.
Tell me a little bit more about that. What is a Mandela paint? Like, what are we doing exactly?
So it's going to be on a canvas, so everybody gets a 12 by 12 canvas, and then we provide the canvas, the paint brushes, and all the materials and what have you. And then the Onion puts together a whole bunch of really great soul food for us, so that we'll have food and drinks for us all to share. So we'll just be creating and snacking and just being mindful together. The painting is going to be for anybody. It's actually an imprint that she kind of gives you, and then she kind of guides you through how to do it, so you don't have to have any artistic skill whatsoever. And I mean, it can be a really great, mother-daughter date or sisters or whatever, but just a really fun afternoon from 3 to 6 over at the Onion.
That sounds like a fantastic activity, especially if you're maybe a little bit mad at your husband, but not a lot mad at him. So make him go with you. That way you have some quality time, and he gets a little bit of,
He gets to paint.
He gets to paint and get some stuff out.
No, we're all about being really great and putting the love out there. So if your husband wants to stay at home or wife wants to stay at home and watch football, just come and take your neighbor and join us down there, and we'll have a really great time.
I think something that just came out of your mouth was magical, and we should put it on a T-shirt as our quote or as our slogan. We're all about being really great, and I think that really sums it up.
Well, isn't everybody about being their very greatest?
Oh, that's true. Well, I know one way for me to get to be my greatest is through my training, physical endeavors, and martial arts through jiu-jitsu. But that's not everybody's cup of tea. Something that a lot of people are big on these days is Tai Chi. Now, I don't know if everybody knows this, but I am in fact married to a licensed Tai Chi practitioner and instructor. So, when are we doing Tai Chi next? What's going on with
Tonight
that?
at 6, as long as we don't blow away. We're going to be down at Chinook Lake Park. Do you know where that is?
I don't. Where is Chinook Lake Park?
I know, it's weird. I didn't even know that's what it was called. But it's right behind Sobeys on the north side in the uplands there. And I have not spent a lot of time there until I actually had one of our friends and clients, Kaylee, tell me all about it. So we went down there, and it's a gorgeous park. We all like to gather right in front of the gazebo at 6 o'clock, and $10 suggested drop-in, or a food bank donation that we can take over and share with those peeps. And we all get together and just kind of get some mindful breathing going and get some good Tai Chi flow. So not so much the traditional Tai Chi, but we do Tai Chi exercise. So that's the certification that I teach, and it's a little bit of a quicker pace and just a little bit more of a flow, yoga flow style pace. So it's a lot of fun, and I like the vibe that it creates with all of our people. So join us. Everybody's welcome.
That's awesome. Don't be shy. Come on out. Now, if you've known me for any amount of time out there, listeners, you'll know that the only thing I work truly hard at is not working. That was thrown into chaos a little while ago by my wife when she demanded that I construct her very own food cart to get her feet wet in the food service industry. Now, me being unwilling to go and spend money on quality lumber or drive to town to Totem, I basically constructed this food cart for her out of leftover fence boards and pallet wood. And I'm going to toot my own horn. It turned out amazing with layers of shelving and doors that have legs. It's fantastic. You have to go to @Kilkenny Wellness to check it out. And the few times we've taken this thing out, it's been amazing. Usually, as a mom or a dad as a young parent, you spend your summer at the pool or at the hockey rink or at the spray park anyway. So why not get one of these custom-made carts, take it with you, and make a few dollars? Go on to @Kilkenny Wellness on Instagram and check out the layout. And if it's something you'd be interested in, having me do a custom design or even just purchase the layout for yourself to have your husband, honey, do it for you, hit us up on @Kilkenny Wellness on Instagram or at facebook.com/Kilkenny Wellness, and we'll talk about making your very own food cart. What's going on with ours?
Ours is going out this weekend, actually. We're going to be down at Coaldale Spray Park. We were there last Friday with Sociable, and it was so much fun. We saw lots of people that we know from Coaldale, and we were able to give out freezies and cool drinks and have a good time down at the water park all afternoon, and we kept the kids there most of the afternoon, so I know parents were thrilled.
I can speak for myself and for Chloe and assure you that our tan games are on point already, spending that much time in the sun. So
Nixon had a blast, and we're taking it out again Saturday as long as the weather cooperates with us. We'll be down at Coaldale Spray Park, and we're going to be doing some free mandala rock paintings that day. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then if we do kind of get rained out, you'll still be able to catch us over at KC Pub on Saturday. We're going to be there for the Prairie Pit Bull fundraiser. From 2 to 8, they're having an open air market, so Sociable will be there showing off all its goods. We'll be able to show off some of the things that we're doing over at Kilkenny Wellness, and a little bit more of what the Sociable does and the whole concept behind it. I know everybody will love it. It's a lot of fun.
I think that it'll be a good opportunity for us to have the cart out and maybe bring our 3 fur babies out and show you that purebred high-dollar dogs aren't always the best way to go. 2 of our 3 dogs are mixed breeds, accidental breedings, and they are so near and dear to our hearts it's ridiculous. And our one purebred dog that we have was a rescue, so it's something that we're very passionate about as far as the Prairie Pit Bull rescue goes. And I try and counsel people as much as possible. When at all possible, when your other will let you, and when circumstances allow, please always adopt, don't shop. I want to leave you with that thought while we get back into some music, and we'll be right back with you guys. Now what? Where are we at?
Blowfest?
Woke up mad. What is